If you're an entrepreneur and you want to own your own business, you basically have to buy one, start one, and build it from scratch. Or the third choice is to buy a franchise. There's four different kinds of franchises: job franchises, investment franchises, distribution franchises. But the one we most often think of is what you see at Jiffy Lube and Wendy's and Starbucks and so on. And that's a business format franchise. Now, there are some real disadvantages and there's some real advantages to buying a business format franchise. In this video, we're just going to look at advantages, but in this companion video, we look at the disadvantages. So what are the positives? The first thing is it's a business that's ready to go. There's little or no industry experience needed for you to go into this. You don't need to be a car expert to get a Jiffy Lube franchise, and you don't have to be a restaurateur in order to get a McDonald's French fries. You should have some business knowledge, but the specific industry knowledge is not needed. The franchisor will give you all of the industry relevant training that you will need. The second thing, and this is a big one to me, and that is it's about metrics. How do you measure the success of a business? These metrics are important, and the franchisor has already had the benefit of running hundreds, usually, of these businesses, and so they have perfected the performance indicators, and they've been validated to know that this business can succeed. You can verify the metrics and the financials by looking at what's called the FDD, the Financial Disclosure Document that the Federal Trade Commission requires that every franchisor provide to those people who are looking to buy a franchise. So you want to look at item 19 in that document, because that's going to be all the metrics and how they measure them to show that, in fact, this is a good performing business. The next thing is you have an existing customer base. People love consistency. They want to know who they're purchasing from. They want to know that brand. So if I see a Starbucks in Chicago and I see a Starbucks in Miami, I know I'm going to get about the same kind of product and about the same level of service. There's a consistency that we like in our lives. You're going to go there instead of someplace that's a Joe Blow's coffee shop, because you know what you're going to get. So for the franchisor, what you're getting is an existing customer base. They already know they like your product. And it's also easier to attract employees and talent because they also know who you are. Profits. In general, franchises make higher profits, and they make them sooner than independently established businesses. They're earlier in the cycle because of what I just mentioned, and as people know this business, and so you don't have that startup of trying to explain to people and get some recognition of your brand. You also get economies of scale. These businesses are big, and they have supply chains that they can purchase in large quantities at lower price. They also have in their supply chain quality measures, so you make sure that you're getting in your business the kinds of quality that everyone else is, and you don't have to figure that out yourself. There's lower risk in starting a franchise business, and the reason is the franchisor has already figured out what are the keys to success here, and they're going to be looking at you and your location and your willingness to abide by their plan to say, if you fit into this, the odds are you're going to succeed. And then the last one is the support that you're going to get. And starting any new business is difficult. There's going to be problems, but it's nice to have somebody at the headquarters here who you can rely on to say, I have this problem at my location, and they can say, oh, we've had that problem many times before, and this is how you could solve it. So that level of support can be very important. Again, look at the contract. So franchises can be a wonderful way to start a business and have it up and running in a reasonable amount of time and be relatively sure of its success. So if you think about franchises, read that contract, and good luck.